here, 3v3 Fall of Hyades, blue team. Patbadger plays a Warboss, melee commander, walks through cover, very angry, good offense, disruption and support from the front lines, breaking stuff already. Alongside we have PrincessWoona playing a Lord General, starts off with this retinue to help him out, which you can add to throughout the game. Fights range combat with this bolter one-handed, has some great defense and support. And rounding out blue team we have Nightmare X as another Warboss. He will be on the lane. Ankaman is a mech boy on the red team, teleporting commander that fights ranged, puts out some nice damage, can also support, disrupt, build structures and repair. Alongside Durazell as an Apothecary support commander, fights melee by default, can get a ranged weapon, has a target heal and a passive health regeneration aura. And rounding out red team, made in England, is a Chaos Lord. This is Wordbearer's DLC. Durable and destructive commander, fights melee, walks through cover, cannot be suppressed, good offense and disruption, breaking stuff. Gonna be up against the Warboss of Nightmare on the east side. Durazell, a very good Apothecary player. Patbadger, a huge veteran from retail, looks like he's jumped over to elite now, which is nice to see. Made in England, I usually see him play in Eldar. Not sure how he is with Chaos. The other players I'm afraid not too familiar with, so we'll see how this goes. 500, 493, early 2-1 for blue. But here comes England with heretics, double heretics in fact, forcing off those sluggers very quickly. Already has grenade launchers on these guys and they're going to go down in retreat. Oh, they no, get away with a single hit point, amazing. Here come the default heretics, still in their melee state. Wordbearer DLC heretics look awesome, so much meaner than the default ones. Here comes some Orks to support. This is Ankaman with his mech, double shooters and sluggers. Nightmare retreats his Warboss and double shooters retreat as well. Pretty difficult to win that engagement, I think, with up against double heretics. Grenade launcher guys for England, and he needs to retreat them. Now has double grenade launcher heretics. How is he going to deal with the sluggers now? Sentinel for Woona gets the ground pound, which misses. Now needs to try and back the hill off or get repaired or something. He's going to lose it. Does lose it. That's a big loss to lose it that quickly, especially after giving it the upgrade. Center being capped by Durazell's Apothecary with double scouts. Seems to be his favoured build. Double scouts into Assault Marines with the Apothecary there. Has Loyalist Tactical Marines, of course. Durable heavy infantry that fight range. Very versatile as they head into tier 2. Some lag. Sluggers hitting the power node, literally with their choppers. These are Patbadgers. Can they take this thing down before we get some defense? Here comes the Apothecary to do so. Blue team are doing decently well, have this central wreck point and this western power. There is a central power as well. Naturals are in the corners. You saw this one under attack. 500, 439. Sluggers do get away. Not sure if there was a grenade attempt. Patbadger has double shooters and they are both fully upgraded, and fully upgraded shooters are quite dangerous in tier 1. Lots of DPS, can also suppress of course, and they are detectors with their knob leader. Chaos Space Marines for Made in England need to get behind some cover. Not too sure about his double grenade launchers. Warboss of Nightmare has fully geared out. Look at this. Bang bang hammer, spiky armor and angry bits. Angry bits is such an awesome war gear now that it gives him the health regen, but he's going to go down here. Forced melee by a bunch of heretics and he gets away. If he had melee heretics there, he would have taken down the Warboss. No, he doesn't. Chaos Lord does get him down. And Nightmare against 2. Here comes PrincessWoona to support though. Pathogen Devils on the field. Versatile infantry, can support, disrupt, counter melee units and generally kill stuff. Chaos Lord needs to retreat, and that's a very long retreat. Fall of Hyades is a huge map. There's a shotgun blast by the Catechins. They should be tying stuff up in melee, I think. Here's come Chaos Space Marines. Catechins have power weapons, so they won't let fighting them in melee. In tier 1 certainly. 449, 439. Here come Assault Marines of Durazell. Shotgun blast, double scout shotgun squads. Fully upgraded then. 443, 439. Get two of them together and they can hand out some damage with those shotguns. Huge engagement on the east side. Here is Nightmare's Warboss charging. Patbadger's back at base, healing up. Is he? He's in retreat. 424, 439. Mechboy now in retreat. And blue team need to push. They forced off two of the commanders. Durazell is still there, has the master crafted bolter, allows the Apothecary to sit back and support from range while doing some decent damage, and a very dangerous full auto ability we can use to really lock down a commander and even take them out. Especially useful versus marauding war bosses. PrincessWoona with those Catechans then having lost the Sentinel, and Made in England goes straight to tier 2 of just double heretics. No Eternal War, and he's going for Armor of the Inferno. Was gonna wonder if we were gonna see the Combi Flamer, which is such an awesome weapon for the Chaos Lord, but I guess not. Unless he gets it in tier 2, which is not unheard of. Here comes the Warboss with these angry bits. The Bang Bang Hammer, no longer a power melee weapon, of course, still does 100 DPS, I think, or something crazy of regular melee. Also has that spiky armor, but not as useful as it would have been if Made in England had melee heretics, used hard boys on himself. This is a global buff of the Warboss, increasing his damage resistance. PrincessWoona is there to support with the Lord General, as you can see, and Chaos Lord forced off. There is Kill the Weak, which misses. Armor of the Inferno is up. Had the grenade icon above his head. 364, 424. Can the Warboss decap here? Meanwhile, center, look at this. Patbadger's Warboss also has angry bits. Really popular tier 1 war gear now. Warboss is not that easy to get into melee, can be suppressed. A medium target, I think, so draws a lot of fire. 364, 412. Angry bits allows him to get into melee and increases health regen. Durazell, very, very solid so far. Has he even lost a model? I don't think so. Tier 2 for everyone. Made in England getting some bloodletters on the field. Struggling to keep up though with such a light tier 1. I think that was a mistake. Lots of las guns and shotguns going to take this power down. Nightmare and Patbadger also going tier 2. Both with fully... no, Nightmare doesn't have knob leaders on his shooters. Look at the map control. For red they have all of the center. They don't have the eastern VP though. Durazell should take it. Nope, Mechboy teleports in to do so. Any war gear for this guy has electric armor. PrincessWoona just lost some more. Guardsmen not too happy at their teammates right now. 364, 391, 397 even. Scouts leveling up. Durazell absolutely running the show so far. Not enough pressure put on the Apothecary at all. 364, 397. Orks on the west side capping. There is Let the Galaxy Burn. We have a Lightning Claw Chaos Lord. These are a nasty power melee weapon, 100 DPS, and that's why they cost so much. 200 rep, 50 power I think. 351, 397. Phased out bloodletters, or warp shifters I think it's called. Warboss still chasing him. Are we going to get some worship support for these guys? I guess not. They might have to retreat all the way back now, missing a model like that. 339, 397. Something leveled up. It was Shooter Boys. And now Ankaman can take that power back. There's a reliable grenade launcher from the Catechans. Red team pushing mid. 331, 397. Blue team really on the back foot here. Weird boy for both blue team Ork players. Look at that artillery attack, and there's a zap. Sluggers with their Null Buddha in retreat has avoided Zap from jumping. That was let the Galaxy burn again. Chaos Lord foregoes a ranged weapon, of course, with these two lightning claws now in amongst Catachans. That was destructive strike, and that hurts. Assault Marines jumping in. Can they wipe the Catachans? Yes, they can. Ouch, ouch, ouch. PrincessWoona taking huge losses. Has a Chimera and some more guardsmen floating absolutely tons of wreck. Blue team power starved. How are they going to come back from this? Warboss getting suppressed. Huge amount of resources spent on this guy. He has hit level 3 though. Have some stick bombers now in retreat also. Librarian on the field for Durazell to generally support his army, especially those assault marines with Veil of Time. Also with a nod towards Terminators later, no doubt. There is Veil of Time on the assault marines. Going to use it to quickly close the distance on these shooters, and there's the jump. These guys will need to retreat. There we go. There's a retreat grenade a bit early. Didn't pull it off. Here comes Sluggers from Ankaman, and Ankaman goes tier 3. Nightmare getting sticks. Needs to be careful of being jumped by assault marines and the smite of this librarian as well. Chimera backing off slightly. Warboss charging through everything. This is Patbadger making the alpha strike, getting full auto though in the face by the Apothecary. Look at the damage. Couldn't move there, and he's going to go down. 241, 397. You cannot retreat out of full auto, I don't think. I'm pretty sure of that, which is why I didn't retreat there, because he didn't want to take more damage from the assault marines. 241, 397. Nightmare's Warboss also going down. Surely no, gets away with the regen of spiky armor. Might have still had the regen of Now I'm Angry as well. Heretics down to 3 models. You have some Chaos Space Marines with their aspiring champion Noah Ton of War. More sticks coming in, and that is devastating. Look at the losses. Made in England nearly lost his entire army, and that is what sticks can do. They are crazy, crazy effective as an artillery unit. 241, 383, 2-ton catch for blue. Some more lag. Blue team have the east side, and they've pushed back here. Huge losses for Made in England. Node getting shot up. Durazell and England going tier 3. So we have a tier 2 versus tier 3 fight. Woona getting double Stormtroopers. Stormtroopers a very good thing for Imperial Guard to get if they take losses. Assault kit on the way. Anti-armor kit already up. So it's a pretty nice varied army. Might want to get plasma guns on his guardsmen to put pressure on his marines. Durazell really hasn't been pressured at all yet. Veil of Time on his assault squad in amongst these shooters, and those guys back the hell off. Could have fallen back to the Chimera perhaps, and Durazell jumps them out. Can now heal them. There he is. Veil of Time still up on his assault squad. 241, 343. They don't have the energy to jump now though, and he's making them vanguard. First company assault squad with a Thunderhammer, 2 power swords, and a lightning claw. The 2 guys with power swords keep bolt pistols though. I think they should get plasma pistols. Come on lads. Chaos Lord almost level 3 for Maid. Mechboy absolutely freaking out. What the hell is that? Sticks going in. There's that Galaxy Burn. Absolutely huge engagement. You see the assault kit hell guns shooting from huge range there. Do we have the sniper rifle support? I'm not sure. I think he's in the Chimera or that bunker. Chaos Lord running the hell away for his life. We have a Power Claw Warboss. 2 Power Claw Warbosses. That is nuts. No. Oh, we do have a trophy rack for Nightmare. Almost level 4. Huge engagement, and Durazell being put under some pressure now finally. Can they get some models off these Vanguard? They got 1 and they retreat. Warboss of Nightmare now decapping Red's natural. These sticks doing so well. Level 2 and almost level 2. Made in England is tier 3 but has very little on the field. And red team are struggling for that. Ankaman has a battle wagon on the way. Durazell now has the red to get terminators. And Apothecary goes down. 220, 326. Scouts chuck a grenade. Nicely done. Ouch. Bits of guardsmen. Woona just had to retreat there. Weird Boy for Ankaman. All 3 Orc players with Weird Boy now. Land Raider Warboss on the way for Made in England. Not too sure about it on this map. It's such a huge map. Getting the big, slow, super heavy vehicles is a huge risk because you can easily get caught. We'll see how it goes. 220, 306 even. It's a double cap for blue. I cannot believe they've come back into this. They still don't even have this power. How are they still in this game? Sluggers have capped here for Ankaman and he's forgotten about them. That's a warp bomb. Chaos Lord unable to get into the action. Melee is very difficult to pull off on this map if you can't jump or anything. Foot of Gork didn't go off, cancelled or something. Warboss level 2 for Patbadger with Angry Bits and the Power Claw. And now everyone going tier 3. Durazell has Terminators on the field, Storm Bolters and Power Fists, and there is Veil of Time on them to buff their speed and generally support their performance. Warboss taking Power Fist as he retreats and goes down. That's Patbadger. Battle Wagon on the field for Ankaman. Trundles around running over stuff. Shooting and sometimes floating in the air. 220, 259. Demon Russ on the field for Woona. There's that front mounted las cannon. Librarian using quickening I think there to get away. Demon Russ wants to fight with the battle wagon, has this huge zap gun on top of it, which does a lot of damage to all targets. Does fire very slowly though. 220, 246. East side. Sluggers with burners running the hell away for Ankaman. And now blue team harassing red's power. Still haven't taken his node back. 220, 237. No idea how blue team have got to tier 3 and got tier 3 stuff on the field. Nightmare getting a looted tank now. Tanks do pretty well on this map. And here's the Land Raider Warboss. Twin-linked las cannons on both sides, twin-linked heavy bolter. Huge damage potential from huge range, especially versus large targets with those las cannons. These Chimera and Lehman Russ will need to watch the hell out. But there's 2 Power Claw Warbosses around and stick bombers that can stun vehicles with their bombs. Melter gun stormtroopers as well. Warboss, and look at that Nightmare using user choppers and Ard Boys on his Warboss, and they're both wasted as he's forced to retreat. Almost level 5. Huge engagement mid again. Chaos Lord hits level 4. Land Raider Warboss still standing. Getting big shots on these Imperial Guard vehicles. This Chimera needs to flee. Drive away. Almost goes down. Here's a looted tank. Warboss needs support here. Here comes Durazell with Terminators inspiring troops whenever they kill anything. We have a beamy death gun mech boy from Ankaman. This is a nasty anti-vehicle weapon. Who can kill the vehicles first? Weird Boy for Nightmare. Have any of these got a Patbadger is a level 3 Weird Boy. 1400 hit points. Ankaman's must be in a transport or building or something, so I can't select him. Warboss down here. Plague Marines on the field for Made in England. Good generalist unit, good damage versus blue targets. Very tough as well. Red team keeping the pressure up, but unable to break free to blue's natural. So blue team hanging in 195206. Terminators teleporting out. Turn to engage the knobs. That is frenzy though. They will take no damage and no suppression, but they can be knocked down by a Weird Boy. Warboss backing off, as does the other one. And here is red team starting to push with these 2 super units. Warboss doing well, but it's very low now. That mech boy could repair, but he's not. Lord General does have sniper rifle and flak jacket. Very, very popular combo for the Lord General. 172207. Battle Wagon has 2 units inside. Demon Rust being chased, and they take this thing down. One more shot from the Phobos. Looks like it's going to get away though. Double Guardsman here to repair perhaps. Yes. Here come a bunch of Orks, including Knobs for Patbadger. Not sure what else Nightmare has. We know he got that looted tank, which is here. Has some looters as well, good choice. People often don't expect a setup team late game. Blue team finally take their power back. 145206. Constant pressure from red team. Blue team need to try and push them off, get some artillery on the field perhaps. They do have these sticks. A Manticore maybe from Woona. Not sure if they can spare the resources. They could get one. 143206. Now we have double heretics repairing this Phobos. Something else. I think scouts also chipping in there. Sorry, it's a single heretic squad from Made in England. It's double scouts repairing. Anyway, here come Knobs and a Warboss charging in. Got knocked back by a shotgun blast. This is Chaos Terminators, is it? 143196. Here we see some Chaos Terminators and there's some rocks. Absolutely huge engagement at the end of the game. Or maybe it's not the end of the game. That's a rock. Didn't really hit much, I don't think. Killed a bunch of shooters. Not much else. Chaos Terminators with twin link bolters and power fists are getting the auto cannon. Not quite as much health as Space Marine Terminators, but they can be worshipped, which makes all the difference. Also demoralize troops with each kill. 143177. Demon Russ, elite tank crew getting shots off. Stormtroopers with those hell guns. Look at the damage to these Plague Marines. Boom, exploding left and right. That's the Lehman Russ getting shots in. And they get away without a loss and get a heal from Durazell in fact. 143171. Sluggers trying to cap this power. Are we going to see a grenade? No, these guys don't have the energy. Can Sluggers finish the cap? Now they can go and chop these scouts up. Nope, they're going to run away. 140171. Tactical Marines for Durazell with the missile launcher trying to get close. And we have advanced healing up. Armor of the Apothecary alongside improved medical equipment, level 4 Apothecary, level 4 mech, level 4 Chaos Lord, level 2 Warboss for Patbadger being revived here by Nightmare, who's almost level 6, and Woona is also level 4. And he is now level 6. Nightmare. Knobs, do we have enough for another rocks? Almost for Patbadger. Now 2 Lehman Russes. This one has got a bit out of position here. This auto cannon for the Terminators will do nasty things to a tank. Here comes Durazell now with a Predator tank. Has the extra armor, taking up to 900 hit points. Taking shots, taking big shots. Lost a ton of health there and taken out. Durazell overextending his Predator. Constant back and forth vehicle battle. The Phobos is here though, just keeping these Lehman Russes constantly on their toes. Can he get some shots off? No. 94171. East side meanwhile is red. Battle Wagon has done well, but here come Knobs with hammers and a Knob Leader, and we have Beamy Looters here. This Battle Wagon needs to get the hell out of the east side. 84171. Battle Wagon survives for now. Beamy Mech wants to be shooting at this looted tank, not the Knobs. What's he shooting at? 74171. Knobs of Ankaman deep in enemy territory, and Chaos Space Marines are decapping Marco Zinch. There goes Sticks. Ouch, 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 ouch. Wipes them out. That is what Sticks can do. These guys have done so well for Nightmare. Level 2 and level 2. Very, very nearly level 3. Those guys are level 3 now. Librarian for Durazell is level 2. Now has the Psychic Hood. Basically gives your Terminators another teleport if you can micro it fast enough to get them out of trouble and stuff. 74, 162. And red team are going to take blue's natural, but blue do have the east side here. Been a constant running battle in the mid. Stick bombs going in. There's an Imperial Abyss by Made in England giving those sticks. Ouch, 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 ouch. And these guys need to retreat through it. They didn't get through the Nexus though. There's a smite. The first one I've seen go off. Sure, more have. We have user choppers and Ard Boys on these knobs. Both Warboss buffs up. Here's a Rocks. Was that the right time to use it? Can they get a squad with this? Almost wiped out an allied knob squad there. But red team have taken blue's natural. Have they? Yes. The aspiring champion of the heretics just about getting away. Chaos Terminators have lost a model even. They're now backing off. I assume their teleporter is on cooldown right now because they're not using it. Shooters decapping. Blue team never bothering to rebuild this power. Woona has a lot of resources. Look at this. Are they trying to save for a Baneblade? Durazell also has a ton of resources. Might try and get a Land Raider on the field. 62, 154. The Phobos has gone down incidentally. Now Made in England getting some artillery. Good choice. Some Blastermaster Noise Marines. And more Terminators for Durazell. Why get a Land Raider when you can get some more Terminators? 62, 147. And blue team somehow have a 2-to-1. 62, 142. More Noise Marines for Made in England, no doubt, with another Blastmaster on the way. Patbadger is still around. Ankaman has lost a lot of stuff though. Patbadger has level 2 knobs. Level 4 Warboss with heavy armor. Woona being revived. And that should level him to 5. There we go. Kicking off again. Let the Galaxy Burn going off. Red team again pushing this natural victory point of blue. And they've decapped the east side as well. Can they get a triple here to see this game out? 62, 136. Power Claw Warboss going after the Chaos Lord. Lightning Claw versus Power Claw. This is hard boy. Warboss though. That was killed a week. Here come Knobs. Can they finish the Chaos Lord? They do. And a level to 3. And there is Frenzy. Can they push off these Marines? Double Terminators here though. And they both have assault cannons. That is a ton of damage going in. Terminators cannot level of course. Also cannot retreat. Noise Marines here for Made in England, and these guys do not have a Blastmaster. What is this now? 62, 129 is a drop pod from Durazell. Would allow his troops to reinforce. I'm not sure if it allows your allies to reinforce as well. 62, 122. 2-to-1 cap for blue somehow. Have their natural. Red team need to push. Look at this though, 4 tanks they're up against. We have a Lehman Russ with the Executioner, rapid firing plasma cannon. This one with the Vanquisher cannon I think. Level 2 and level 1, 2 looted tanks. Reinforced plating on one of them. Takes it up to 850. It's not bad for a tank that can also disrupt with the big boom shot. Or whatever it's called. Some really nice tank play actually from blue team to keep both of his Lehman Russes alive. Woona in the face of a Phobos and a Beamy Death Gun mech. 62-95. A 2-to-1 for blue. Surely they cannot win this. What are red team doing? You got to push guys. Double Terminators here. Librarian support almost level 3. Now has the 4-staff. Lehman Rush is pushing back. Are red team going to go east or something? What are they up to? Made in England is going east. Battle wagon did go down, as you see there. Blastmaster now getting shots in. Does he have 2 of them now? He does. There's the other one. Huge ranges. Nightmare calling that they're going to try and cap top, and he's right. You have 2 commanders up here. Beamy Death Gun Mech and the Lightning Claw Chaos Lord. Knobs are going into battle. He needs to cap with something here. 62, 66, a 2-strong cap. Now Woona here to support with 3 Leman Russes. Luther tank does go down, and Knobs in amongst the tanks now. Bad, bad, bad. You see the Executioner going off. Such an awesome weapon. 62, 54, 2-1 for blue. Red team are decapping east. Blue team with a sneaky push through mid. Have double blastmaster to deal with. They're hitting terrain at the moment though. Here we see advanced healing from the Apothecary. Need to pressure the Apothecary. Warboss going after him. Takes it down with a sink kill. I bet that felt good. Level 5 Patbadger's Warboss. Is he going to make it out of there though? No. 62, 50. 2-ton cap for red. Red team take the east. Looted tank goes down. Level 4 Knobs now for Patbadger. Good grief. Over 5,000 hit points. Demon Rush level 3 and level 1 taking down Knobs. GG says Nightmare. 46-50 is the 2-1 for red, and surely it is game over. Blue team have done an amazing job to hold on here. Red team could have been a bit more aggressive, you could say. But blue team haven't given up and have done quite well with all these tanks to push back. Don't know how they got them all on the field with no power here for the entirety of tier 3 it seems. 18-50, there's the triple cap, and blue team have it. Red team have it even. Getting confused at the end here. Red team for the victory. Flash kits at the end here for Patbadger. But it's not enough, it's too late. Durazell. Did he lose a squad? He did lose Assault Marines and Scouts. Has level 4 Scouts, level 4 Tax, level 6 Apothecary, and a level 9 Warboss from Nightmare. Look at this guy. 15-20 hit points. But there's the victory for red. Hope you enjoyed it guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.